Person I wanted to get up here, Dan Unger. Dan, are you in the house?
Right here.
Oh, there you go. Come on up here, Dan. Dan is running for Colerain Township. He is the only township trustee that voted against buying the Sears Mall, which means he's the only one that knows what a dollar means. So, Dan, couple words.
Thanks, George. And I have, it's 2 weeks before the election. I'm Dan Unger. I'm in my term as a Colerain Township trustee. But I have been out running around all day with Uncle Mike, who is sitting back there in the back. He's a Navy veteran. He was on the USS Intrepid. And we've had a significant change in our family this week. So Mike and I have been out running around taking care of things. And he is just a really tough guy. Right, Mike? Hang in there, brother. So I know we have a pretty good time together. I've been his PRA for the last 3 years, and we're just out getting some family issues straightened out. Which is always what you want to have happen in the middle of a campaign. So, but the campaign's going well. I was elected in 17, and by the end of my first term in 21, the township was out of debt. We had paid off all of our general obligation bonds. We were running a pretty smooth ship. The election changed a little bit of things, and on a 2-to-1 vote, we borrowed some money. We did end up with a couple new fire stations that I wanted to pay cash for, because we had it at the time, because George's friend Joe Biden gave us $7.2 million in COVID money. That's what I wanted to do with it. Other people had other ideas, but here we are. We did get them done. I think things are running smoothly enough. I mean, there's 5 people running for 2 seats, two Republicans, two Democrats, and then a lady who's running as an independent who's got quite a track record of misdeeds and that type of thing. So the race is pretty interesting. The Inquirer, I called Scott Wortman at the Inquirer a month ago and said, Scott, are you going to cover our race? And he said, no, we're working on the after race, which I think he's committing political suicide by getting rid of the police chief 2 weeks before an election. But as it turns out, Aaron Glynn from the Inquirer called me last week. And there is a nice story in there today with a nice headshot of me, and I'm kind of going after one of these opponents because of our 4 bankruptcies, and I just don't know how that qualifies you to be in charge of the financial matters of the township. As far as myself, I give out if you watch our meetings, you'll see it, I hold up my cell phone and I say 513-404-3057. I consider myself the most responsive, easy to get a hold of politician in Hamilton County. I'm out looking at all kinds of problems. We've towed hundreds of junk cars out of the township. We've really ramped up code enforcement. It's my goal to stick with what we're supposed to be doing, which is public works, police, and fire, and all this other stuff, like George mentioned, buying, investing in, or speculating on commercial property on the landlocked southwest 12 acres of the Northgate Mall property. I'm a no on that from the beginning. Gee, I wish I could tell you that we're $3 million into it and that's where it stops at, but anytime government gets involved with something like that, it just keeps rolling and rolling, and right now I just want to unload it. But anybody who's interested in my campaign, it's Unger, the number 4 trustee.com, and I've got some pretty definite ideas out there on my website. So, and I really appreciate all that George does for the group here, and he's a marvelous comrade. So thanks, George.
Thanks, Dan. Thank you. So, as he said, there's a bunch of people running. Just to play it safe, we're going to